Good afternoon to you, Board of Workforce Management. My name is RichardBone, and I'm here to talk to you today about helping job seekers take the stress out of the job search. Recently, I underwent a 3-month job search of my own, so I just wanted to talk to you guys today about how improving the job search can help workforce management. Right now, we're failing to live up to our corporate values. How is this even possible, you may be asking? Well, our resume upload tool has been broken for over 3 years. How can we claim customer service and innovation as primary corporate values when we allow these problems to persist? It's hard to get a job right now. It currently takes an average of 20.8 weeks to find a job, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. So my question is, why are we making it harder for our customers and employers to find employees? Well, let's look and see what some of our customers have to say about what they think about workforce management. Went over to a little place called Glassdoor on social media. Workforce management is a steaming pile of burnt garbage. I've never come across software so obtusely non-intuitive for both candidates and recruiters alike. Completely bug-ridden, date and hierarchically driven dependencies that are monolithic and inflexible. Sends an email notification and text every time you need to do anything in it. Expletive. That wasn't great. Let's see what they have to say on LinkedIn. Customer review from LinkedIn. Has the resume upload feature ever worked? It takes me 30 to 50 minutes to retype my resume into the interface upload system. I imagine that workforce management is run by people that begin each day by putting on a pair of clown shoes. I'm looking around the room and I don't see anybody wearing clown shoes. And then finally, what does Reddit have to say? I applied for jobs using workforce management and it was an awful process. A few years later, I started my own successful business. It grew quickly and I had to interview potential HR directors. One of the candidates pitched me on how she would move us over to workforce management to update our HR systems. I decided against hiring her on the spot. There was no way I'm dealing with that frustrating expletive. As you can see from these previous examples, there's a lot of different pain points with workforce management's job search. We're losing customers that could be future customers based on bad product experiences. A lot of times in product management, when you have a minor inconvenience, when you have a missing piece of functionality, it can have a terrible snowball effect, and that's what's happening here. And number two, we're costing customers money with difficulty hiring. For our customers, the quicker they can get new employees onboarded, the more money they save. We're costing our customers money because people are trying to apply for jobs and they're just giving up on the process. So our customers are not getting the best candidates and it's taking them longer to hire people. So we are actively costing our customers money. So how do we fix this problem and live up to our own corporate values of customer service and innovation? Right now, as you can see, this is our product experience matrix. Right now, our experience is not great. It leads to beliefs where customers don't really believe in us. They take actions by taking their accounts elsewhere, and the results are bad for us. How are we going to fix this? We want to use the Agile approach for project management. We want to use Agile to fix our broken resume upload system, which is our current biggest problem. I believe the Agile methodology can help us get on the right track, and within 6 months and a tight budget, we can have this problem fixed, and we can have several other problems fixed as well. Agile methodology can help you innovate faster for several reasons. First, it allows us to test and validate our ideas and come up with a minimum viable product. Second, it enables us to learn from our customers and users, directly incorporating their feedback and data. We're not having to guess what our customers want because we're actually having conversations with them and we know what they want. Then third, it fosters a culture of experimentation and learning by encouraging teams to embrace uncertainty, failure, and change. This system is going to allow us to be flexible. It's going to allow us to experiment. It's going to allow us to fail fast, get through the failure, and then have success. We're not going to have to wait 3 years to solve a problem like this. We're going to be able to do it quickly, and we're going to be able to move forward. In order to become an agile company, workforce management needs to become a balanced company. We need the right mix of innovation and operations to do this. An unbalanced company is a company that tries to implement Agile, but ends up doing it all wrong. I'm sure you guys have heard of Agile. I'm sure even when I mentioned Agile, some of you guys just started to cringe a little bit inside because you don't really want to do Agile because you've heard nightmare stories about it. We're just trying to implement Agile for workforce management. We're not trying to copy other Fortune 500 companies. We're trying to do the best for workforce management. So we're going to do it differently. The characteristics of an unbalanced company are poor quality, high cost, dangerous risk, and to the customers and to the business. So when you see those characteristics of the unbalanced company, who does that sound like? That kind of sounds like what we've been doing here for the last several years. The way that we're going to get through this is we're going to pursue the Agile golden mean. Obviously, from statistics, you know the mean is the average, but for the golden mean, we want to find the right mix of innovation, operation, a balance between chaos and a balance between structure and order to be able to solve problems. That's what we want to do with Agile. We want to hit that perfect target for workforce management. We don't want to try to be like some other company that implemented Agile and do it the way they did it, because it's not going to work for us. Every company is different and unique. They have different customers and they have different problems. So we're going to do what's best for workforce management by trying to solve this problem. We're going to emphasize on aligning our Agile practices and our organizational goals to strike a balance between cost efficiency, effectiveness, and adaptivity. Now, how are we going to smoothly transition into Agile for workforce management? Well, first, we need total buy-in from management. That's crucial. And anything that we implement, we always need managers to sell it, and we need total buy-in from the management staff. So we need to be able to over-communicate our vision for change. We need to be able to emphasize the benefits of Agile, and we need to consistently reinforce the message along each essential step. As far as our focus, we need to focus on fostering an Agile mindset. We need to make sure that we're Agile up here. We don't need to follow any sort of special rules. We're not going to our teams and telling them, hey, I want you to do Agile. We're not giving them a list of things that they have to do. We want to change their mindset to where they can adapt and they can facilitate throughout the organization because they have an Agile mindset. So that's what we want to do, is we want to focus on the mindset. Think of Agile like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The bread is going to be the company that encases everything. The peanut butter is going to be the operational processes and procedures. And then the jelly is the Agile team. When you put it all together, it works great. Peanut butter and jelly is awesome. When you just have bread, it's just bread. It's not a sandwich. When you have a peanut butter sandwich, it's going to stick to the roof of your mouth. It's going to be difficult to swallow that thing. It's not great. So we need Agile to help us make a great sandwich. As far as our vision for team leadership here, we want to set up our team as such. We want to have an Agile product owner, which is going to be our workforce management expert. It's going to be somebody that represents the customers, somebody that can communicate with the development team, the Scrum Master, and the board. Somebody that's highly accomplished, somebody that has technical expertise. Next, we want to have a development team. And who's going to be on our development team? We'd like to have 3 web developers, 1 that specializes in AI, and I'd like to have 5 customer HR volunteers from some of the companies that we represent. And then I'd like to have a couple of interns just to do some of the grunt work we need, because we're going to have to do a lot of testing, and to do the testing, we're going to need some people to upload resumes onto the system to test that out. So definitely need a couple of interns. Then we're going to have our Scrum Master coach. He's going to run our huddles and our meetings. He's going to be somebody that's going to be a subject matter expert, somebody that can help the team get the things that they need to get the job done. So he's going to help keep them on schedule with their deliverables and make sure that we're on schedule to do what we need to have done to get our product solved. Next, let's talk about Agile organizational transformation strategy. As far as implementation, we want to start out with a small cross-functional team. We're not trying to put Agile in every single space of the company. We want to start out small and just start here with fixing our technical problems for our UI, UX, for our customers that work on uploading resumes. Now, in 6 months, if we're able to fix more customer problems and we're able to come back and talk to the board at that point, our product owner can show all of our successes to the board. And then at that point, maybe the board might decide, hey, we want to move Agile into marketing. We want to try Agile in sales, and we want to try to scale it into other departments. And that's definitely something that we can do. But for right now, we want to start small. For our budgeting approach, we want to use a venture capital model where we have to demonstrate our results in order to get funding. So we're not asking for a huge budget. We're not asking for you to go hire new staff. We're going to use the people that we already have, and we're going to make it work. And we're going to show you that we can save money and innovate without having to go out and hire a whole new team of people. Then our leadership philosophy, we're going to check our ego at the door. As far as being a leader, we're focused on helping our team achieve objectives. We're going to foster a culture of experimentation and continuous learning amongst our team members. We're going to help our team get where they need to go. We're not going to tell them how to do their job. We're going to give them the freedom to do their jobs, but we're going to be there to help them facilitate to get the things that they need. If they need access, if they need some help between departments, like, we're going to be there for them to help them, but we have to check our ego at the door. We're not the ones running the whole department. We're going to use those special skills that our Agile team has to be able to solve those problems. Now, the Agile vision for planning, feedback, and review. Agile planning is going to prioritize extensive customer input and frequent team meetings for rapid adjustment when necessary. The Agile team is going to adhere to this model, and we're going to focus on agility and adaptability. We want to be able to make changes quickly to adapt to our market. We want to be able to talk to our customers. Like, we're not going to be guessing what the customer wants. We're not going to be imagining something that the customer wants or something that might help the customers. We're actually going to have direct customer feedback. So it's very important that you remember that throughout the process. We're not having to go out and research. We're not having to guess. We know what the customer wants because that's what they tell us. Feedback. We're going to establish a feedback loop with internal and external stakeholders, as well as product consumers, that will enable continuous improvement throughout each iteration until an optimal solution is achieved. Like I said before, we may not solve the problem immediately, but throughout each iteration of the Agile process, we'll make improvements until we get to the point where we're able to take that feedback from our internal and external stakeholders, and we're able to perfect the product to where we have a great system to upload resumes, and maybe we have a database that can even hold the resumes so that people can just upload it immediately. And they can just log in and they don't have to like upload a resume every time they apply for a job. There's lots of different solutions that we can investigate, but we need to be able to talk to internal and external stakeholders to make that happen. Then review. We want to schedule regular meetings with stakeholders to facilitate the review of the innovations and incorporate improvements in subsequent cycles. Additionally, we want to have monthly updates with the board with the publication of a newsletter for our workforce management team. And we want to ensure that we have transparency to promote understanding and acceptance of Agile practices within the organization. So we want people to know what we're doing. We want to be an open book as far as our reviews. We're not trying to hide anything. We don't want to be a mysterious group that people don't know who they are, what they're doing. We're not hiding in the shadows. We're going to be in plain sight. And the way we're going to be in plain sight is we're going to use our Agile vision for maintaining accountability. We're going to keep our Scrum Master is going to help us keep on track for deliverables. He's going to maintain a Scrum board in a public area in our workspace so people can see what we are doing. If you haven't seen a Scrum board before, it's just a board that helps us visualize our project journey. It shows each step along the process. It helps us stay focused and collaborate effectively, helps us adapt it to change, and it helps us to feel motivated. And it helps us track the product all the way to successful completion. So anytime that you walk by and see this board, you can see what projects we've completed, where we're at in the process, and there's no mystery what we're working on and what the next product is and what's on our to-do list. The Agile team leadership, like I said, we'll have monthly board meetings to keep them updated on progress with our finance. Our Agile team will provide updates on goals, internal plans, relative project updates, and results. The team would also like to publish a monthly newsletter. We want to publish the data to help alleviate any skepticism a move for Agile may create within the organization. We know there's going to be people that are skeptics and that may not want to be on board with Agile. They may like doing things the way that they've been done before, but as we've seen through some of these customer examples, the way that we've done things before has not worked. Here, let's look at the life cycle. We've kind of talked about Agile a little bit, but in our life cycle, we have our planning stage. First of all, we need to find some people to work on the team. It's going to take a week to communicate to people what we're doing, to set out a vision, to be able to pick the right people for the team. I don't need a team full of people that love Agile and think Agile's great, or that are Agile evangelists. I need people that honestly will give it a try. They can not like Agile. They can be skeptical of it. That's fine. We'll take skeptics. We'll take anybody that wants to work on the team that has the technical proficiencies. We're happy to work with them. We'll work on our designs. We'll start to design solutions to the problem. We'll start to develop them. We'll start to test them. And we'll start to deploy them. Then we'll review with our stakeholders, internal and external, to make sure that we have a product that works. And we'll keep going through this methodology until we're able to have perfected the process and we can actually launch a product that actually makes our customers happy, where we can actually possibly upload a resume that actually works the first time. For our Agile organizational benefits, we want to have a working Agile team that helps us collaborate with internal and external stakeholders. to create innovative solutions for our business and keep us in an open dialogue. We want an Agile team to improve all layers of communication and collaboration between all departments by breaking down silos and fostering cross-functional teamwork. We want to have consistent communication and collaboration to ensure understanding of goals and objectives amongst teams and stakeholders. And then our final benefit is we want Agile teams' rapid decision-making and adaptation to change to help build trust and promote a culture of continuous improvement. That's what we want. We have not had a culture of continuous improvement the last 3 years, and we want to build that. Here are the goals that we've set for our future workforce. Number one, 92%. We want 92% of all the resumes uploaded to work the first time and without any problems. We don't want anybody to have to go back and fix anything. We want it to just work perfectly the first time. 15%. That's the average number of applicants per job we want to increase per job for our customers. Right now, people get tired of filling out the job application. It doesn't work, and they give up. Our customers aren't getting the best applicants, and the best applicants are just giving up and going elsewhere. So we want to fix that. And then 10%. We want to save our customers money by increasing their onboarding time for new employees by 10%. As we talked about earlier, the faster they can onboard somebody, the more money that they can save. We want to help our customers save money by helping them onboard employees quickly. In conclusion, we want to fix our broken resume upload system using Agile so that we can live up to our corporate values of customer service and innovation. Workforce management needs to become a balanced company. We need the right mix of innovation and operations to do this. Agile project management can lead the way to help us become a balanced company. Agile methodologies can help improve our market share. Agile accelerates time to market and promotes iterative development, continuous integration, and shorter release cycles. By breaking down projects into manageable increments, Agile teams can deliver valuable features and functionality more frequently. And then finally, wouldn't it be nice to go on social media and see our customers saying how much they love our product? Wouldn't you like to see people be raving fans of workforce management? Wouldn't you like to not go on Glassdoor and see people shredding our technology? It would be great for people to go online on LinkedIn and see the first thing about how great it is to work in workforce management and what a great company we are, and maybe read some things about workforce management instead of seeing hundreds and hundreds of people complain about the resume upload system. So that's what we want to do. We want to use Agile to get us to where we want to go. Thank you very much for your attention. I look forward to hearing from your decision soon. If you need to contact me in the interim with any questions about Agile, you can contact me here and my contact information here below. Thank you and have a great day.